this evening. Popped him up. Armas over to his right. 1 out.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 3.
So striding in, number 3. 2 hits in 13 at-bats in the series so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
1-1. Here it comes. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, George Pappas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Shelton has got it, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Ronald McHenry, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this has been a really strange year for this guy. He's pitched much better at home than he has on the road. He struggled on the road almost the entire season up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around in this one here.
Digging in now, Rafael Armas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box now, Kenny Dutrumble. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Burrows is under it, no problem, 1 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Simon Shelton.
Coming to the plate now, Simon Shelton, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in now, Ray Dias, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Here's the 0-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. An inning in the books, no score on the show. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Howie Comstock. First delivery to him on the way. Now the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
So now to the plate, Jerry Bradshaw. A ball and no strikes. Popped up. Shelton in foul ground, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Coley is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That is it. The third baseman, Johnny Castillo.
At the plate, Johnny Castillo. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. George Burroughs waits on deck. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now at the plate, George Burroughs, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
And now with first and third, one out, a lot can happen here. This at bat could really determine the whole course of the rest of this inning.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. The relay, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Standing in now, Lou Arturo. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Burroughs takes his lead at third with one away. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Stepping in, Alvin Schaefer, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Digging in, the switch hitter, Russell Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. First pitch on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0. Runner goes. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Diego Cisneros.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Two and 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Schaefer will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6, the catcher, Ronaldo Shackelford.
Into the box, Ronaldo Shackelford, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-2. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
The designated hitter, Randy.
Now at the plate, Randy Gowdy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Three and 0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in for his second at bat, Russell Perez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now, number 3. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
To the plate now, George Pappas, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He popped out in his first trip. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nick Coley.
Nick Coley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder.
Striding into the box, Ken Hartley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Into the box now, Rafael Armas, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. The 1-0 home. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Runner at first here, one man out. Count even at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Kenny Dutrumble, and he fouls this one off. He popped out in his first trip. Now a throw over, and he's back easily.
Nope.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. One and two, here it comes. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete, and Montgomery's out in front here, 3-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Howie Comstock. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball one. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Now batting, Jerry Bradshaw. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Fouled off. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Here's another 2-2.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in, Johnny Castillo. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch.
0-1's the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped up. Coley is there. 2 gone. Striding in, George Burroughs. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? From the belt, the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
Arturo.
Stepping in now, Lou Arturo, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Simon Shelton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Shelton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Comstock calls for it. 1 down.
The batter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ray Gaius. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull the trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
1 out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Pappas is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now batting. The first
now in the box, Diego Cisneros.
Cisneros.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate, Ronaldo Shackelford. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Stepping in, Alvin Schaefer. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Great play was left into the hole on that one. And something to notice is how he had time to get back to his feet for the throw. He knew he had to hurry, but he didn't have to rush.
Ready for another shot now, Russell Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, number 3. as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ready now, Randy Gowdy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed, but right there, leadoff single. Middle part of the game, let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
So now to the plate, Nick Coley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's Bolton.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike three. Really close pitch.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Into the box now, Ken Hartley. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Popped him up. Castillo shading to his right. 1 out. Digging in, Rafael Armas. Now a pickoff play at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses. 2-1. Fouled away. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate now, Kenny Dutrumbull. Now a bunt attempt here. So far this season, Dutrumbull is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Sacrifice attempt here. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Simon Shelton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. As a look, now the pitch. Second and third, 2 away. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Right fielder.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Into the box, Ray Dias, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here's the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
At the plate, Diego Cisneros. 1-0 the count. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
To the plate now, Ronaldo Shackelford, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Castillo is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and the home team leads it 4-3. Nicky Warner takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 19, Nicky Warner.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, George Pappas.
George Pappas.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Again, a 1-2. Lifted into center field. Dutrumble is there, and he has it for the first out.
The bat, number 11.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Howie Comstock. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Warner utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, a power curve, if you will. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Jerry Bradshaw, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Pickoff move to second. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back safely. A 1-1. Bounces in the dirt for a ball. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Settling in now, Johnny Castillo, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Jarrett Jeffries enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 17, Jarrett Jeffries.
Digging in, Randy Gowdy. He singled his last time up.
The designated hitter, Randy Gowdy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jeffries has over 40 innings on his line so far. An ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Hit hard to short, scooped up. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nick Coley. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called, and boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ken Barkley is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And now pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Full count now, 3-2. Rafael Armas would be next. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The home team leads this thing 4-3. Ricky Gatlin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54, Ricky.
Into the box now, George Burroughs. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So now to the plate, Lou Arturo, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery.
I got the count 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, number 4.
So a crucial Bowman here and standing in, Alvin Schaefer. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and one now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
DeMarcus Sedenquist will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 13, DeMarcus Sedenquist.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Russell Perez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Sedenquist, a California-born ball player. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and a 2-seam fastball. That's wide, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Dias has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring.
For the traditional 7th stretch.
Luke Putnam gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rafael Armas, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Kenny Dutrumble will be next. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Grounded up the first baseline. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batter.
Standing in, Kenny Dutrumble. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batter.
So striding forward now, Simon Shelton. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Putnam, a 36-year-old veteran. He offers up a 2-seamer, a changeup, a curve, and a slider. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Ray Dias would be next. Hit to third. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. And the home team leads it 4-3. Chris Velasmil will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Chris Velasmil.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So stepping in, George Pappas. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count and the pitch. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Howie Comstock. Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
Velasmil, 23 years old. He was taken in the second round during the first-year player draft of 2024.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Fouled away. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Carlos Valdez will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 5, Carlos Valdez.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Ray Diaz. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Two and 0 now. The 2-0 on the way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And it's now 5-3.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the 9th, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition.
At the plate now, Diego Cisneros, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. If he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box now, Ronaldo Shackelford. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is popped up. Comstock has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the deputy.
Striding forward now is the DH, Randy Gowdy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. The home team leads this thing 5-3. Luke Oliver comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Luke Oliver.
Stepping up now, Jerry Bradshaw. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And that's in there for his strike, 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
The pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. In now, George Burrows, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Biloxi Shuckers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jason Woodson wins his 3rd of the season. Luke Oliver wraps it up for the save, his 29th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Shuckers, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Biscuits, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3.